Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slang Hope. And I got another post Rikers Island story, aka up north. Feel me? But before I get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. And I appreciate the ones who have been doing it. And I thank y'all. And I couldn't be as big as my channel is because of y'all. So boom, let's get to the story. So I told y'all about when I first got there. I'm still learning the ropes. I seen dudes that I fake knew from the town. So, I remember I got cool. I told y'all the Ecuadorian kid that got smacked. Me and him got cool, and then we got cool with some. I was cool with these two other Mexican dudes. So we was cool. But then I was mad cool with the dude that was my bunkie, and my bunkie was like some old head dude from Long Island. So me and him was mad cool. This was like his second or third bid. So he was kind of like putting me on to like certain things, So he letting me know like, yo, this how shit go. Like I've been here. This is not my first rodeo. People used to use terminology like rodeo, stuff like that. I don't know why. But anyway, so he was letting me know like, yo, this, you do this, you don't do that. So, and before I even got up north, like it was old heads on the island that was kind of like telling me like, they give you a little spiel of what to expect when you get up there. So me and son, I forgot his name, old head. I forgot what part of Long Island he was from too. But shout out to Strong Island, you heard? But so he's putting me on, he letting me know like, certain things like, yo, stay away from that. Like you see that, like stay away from that. Like, so he was a cool dude. And then so, and the funny thing is, like, in Ulster is reception. So, like, the crazy thing is, like, it's really no free movement in the jail. Free movement meaning, like, you could just move around about on your own. Like, it's reception. The crazy thing is, like, you move around like it's elementary school, like, / middle school. Because when you go to eat to the mess hall, you got to go with your CO. So, the CO walks in front of the line. And y'all kind of like follow like in 2 lines type shit. Like shit is crazy. So you kind of like walk with the whole house. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then there's checkpoints where you kind of like stop. Like there'll be like a line and then you stop. And then whatever, another house will walk or like you wait outside. So when it used to rain, it's crazy because it rained crazy over there. So because it's like a valley. And when it rain, it's like you literally, like, let's say you walking, right? And they like, when you get to the mess hall is a place where everybody eats. It's like a fake cafeteria. So when you get there, you gotta wait for them to call your house. So, and then, they give you like, they give you like 2 to 5 minutes to eat. I'm not even gonna lie. You gotta just guzzle. Like the crazy thing is, I didn't really know. So sometimes you pull up and you be talking or you just be thinking you're gonna have your sweet time with your meal. And it's like, yo, people eating, everybody quiet. A lot of time people just quiet, just going ham, you know what I'm saying? They going crazy on them trays. So like, you don't really get the hang of it when you first get there because you're not used to that, they yo, eat. Like, on Rikers Island, it's like, you grab your tray, the tray comes to you, the food comes to your house, you grab your tray, you go sit down at your table, you chilling, like there's no rush. But over there, upstate, is totally different. Like, they give you 2, like, I wouldn't say 2. Like, from the moment you sit down, you probably got like 5 minutes tops. You know what I'm saying? You better be done. Like, so, otherwise, like, and a lot of times you couldn't take stuff back, like, besides bread or cookies or something like that. But anyway, it was crazy. It was like a crazy experience, like some boot camp shit, like, yo, eat. Like, hurry up. So, yeah, so... you got to go in the lines and then like, then you got to wait. When you leave, you got to wait. So sometimes when it was pouring, raining, like they will have you standing out there waiting. Like shit was crazy. Like, it was like a crazy ass experience. Like you just sitting outside, it's raining, pouring. And like the CO might have his little raincoat, his little poncho, and he chilling. Like he just posted and we all just getting wet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us don't really have like ponchos. We don't have nothing. Like we just did like, and he chilling. Like, so anyway, it was crazy. To go to the yard, I forgot how they really did the yard, but like Ulster had like 2 different yards today. I feel like, nah, they probably only had 1 yard, the big yard. I feel like they had a small yard too. I can't remember. But they had the weight room was in the big yard or whatever. And But some jails usually have like 2 or 3 yards, you know. But yeah, so me and old head ended up getting moved. Me and old head ended up getting moved to Mohawk, and then Mohawk was a jail. They call it was like one of them rapo jails because they had the SOP program, which was like some the sexual whatever sexual program that they make the people that have like them crazy charges do. Like if they had a rape charge, if they touch kids. Sometimes I heard like if you got caught like jerking off in jail, they'll put you in that program. So sometimes it'd be for different reasons why people will be in that program. But anyway, the jail I was in had that program, so they used to call it like a rapo spot, you know, because they got the program. But everybody that was in there was not in there for no rape. So anyway, me and the old head pull up to the spot. So when I got to the spot in reception, there was an older brother that had like 36 years in. So the old head was telling me like, oh, when we was going there, he was like, yo, you know, I've been to this jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? They took the weights out because they had a riot in 97, you know, so there's no weights in this jail. Man, I hated there, man. He was just like, man, well, I don't know why they sending me here. So he just like, so he just tight that we going there. I'm kind of hyped that we going there. Not hyped, but I'm kind of like, because when we got on the bus, they told us like, yo, this bus is going to 2 places. It's making 2 stops. One stop is going to Watertown. And Watertown is way up there, close to Canada, right? Like by Riverview and all that. So it was like the first stop is going to Mid-State Hub. And Mid-State had like Marcy, Oneida. That's where Plaxico and Ja Rule was locked up. And then they had other famous people in there. But then they closed that jail down. But anyway, Mid-State was one hub, and that's like in central New York. That's like close to Syracuse. And then the next stop they was making, it was going all the way up by like Canada. And I heard the windows up there was crazy. So I'm talking to people on transit that we moving with, and then some people was going back to Riverview and like Watertown hub. So I'm asking them like, yo, how's the weather up there? And they're like, yo, like it's crazy. And then like when you get there, the jail don't give you thermals, they don't give you a hat, they don't give you nothing. So you gotta figure out how to get it. So I was just like, man, I hope they don't send me up there. Like I didn't want to be that far. Not that I was gonna get visits and all that, but I was just like, I'm not trying to be that far. Like, I'm not trying to be cold. I'm not trying to be going through none of that. So anyway, they said if you get on this bus first, you coming off last, which means Watertown. And it was like, if you get on this bus last, you're getting on first. So they didn't call my name. They called all the other people. So obviously I was going to Mid-State. So when me and old head got there, whatever, we got off, you know, he was trying to put me on. He was just like, you know, they changed the jail. The jails they took the weights out. Boom, boom, boom. They killed somebody here in 97. And then the prisoners got crazy. So they took the weights out. Because they said like dudes was hitting like the guards with the weights. It just got crazy with the baseball bats. They didn't have baseball bats there no more for baseball. Mind you, they have a baseball field in the yard. But they took out the baseball bats because, you know, they was hitting the police with the bats. It got crazy. So anyway, we get to the dorm. The dorm was like 75A. That's like the reception dorm. So me and old head still double bunk. I kind of got annoying after a while because every time they put him with me, he was older than me. He was way older than me. So they always want to put him on the bottom. I mean, I ain't mind like climbing on top of the bed, like getting on the top bunk, but like it just get annoying sometimes. And he used to go to sleep early. So like if I come to the bed, like I gotta like fake sneak on the bed because he's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. You know, a respectful thing. So anyway, so I'm like, it's the old dude in the dorm. He got 36 years in, and he got 18 years in this one jail. So, you know, people put you on to like certain things, like, yo, don't take nothing from nobody, don't take no snacks, don't take no favors from nobody, because you know you hear the story about the booty bandits. So you know you kind of like go to prison with kind of like thinking about that, right? So anyway, so I get to the dorm, you know. And like, you know, like I said, like people tell you like you used to hear stories about like, you know, sometimes you come back from the yard and there'd be like little snacks on your bed or be little cakes, and like dudes used to just eat them. So they got like stories about like booty bandits just leaving little cakes and leaving little stuff in your bed, and like people used to eat them. And then like when dudes come to collect, you know what I'm saying, they'd be like, yo, I don't want the money. I don't want what I gave you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want something else. So this is like the stories, you feel me? Like, I never really encountered it, I'm not saying that it's not happening. I don't know, but this is the story, so you kind of like look out for stuff like that. So anyway, the dude got 18 years in this one jail. All the guards know him. They cool with him. He seemed like an alright dude. I don't know. You feel me? So the dude, he asked me one day randomly, like he was just like, "Yo, what size is you?" So I'm like, "What size am I?" Like I'm looking at him like, "What you mean? What size am I?" So he like, nah, like, so he he looking at my feet, you feel me? Like, he said, nah, like, I got these sneakers, and I was wondering, like, I'm trying to give him out, so I was wondering what size are you. So I'm like thinking mad shit in my head right now. I'm just like, I'm just thinking like, what made this dude approach me out of everybody that just came in the house? Or maybe he did approach other people. That's the thing. Like, we don't be thinking like that. Like, again, right? Like, my first prison, I'm just like, okay, so this dude trying to test the waters and shit. Like, so so I'm just thinking mad stuff like, yo, did he ask anybody else this? Like, is like this dude like a booty bandit? Like what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. So anyway, I'm like, I don't even remember what was my response. Like, I just felt like I was just thinking about mad shit. But like, anyway, so I felt like I did tell him my size, or I didn't know, or I was just kind of like, oh my, I don't know, I don't remember, but like, I think some way, somehow, like the sneakers didn't fit me. Like he didn't bring the sneakers, but he was just like, oh, you might need a little sneakers or whatever, because the sneakers, like the shoes that they give you here, they kind of trash. You know what I'm saying? They might hurt your feet. So he was looking like he was trying to look out. So I was just like, nah, I'm good, bro. I was like, I'm good. I was like, but I think the shoes didn't fit me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think I was gonna take him, but I don't even really remember the full transaction. I ain't take the sneakers though. Like, see, I ain't take the sneakers. So anyway, I go back to the old head, right? So I'm like, yo, bro. I said, yo, you know what's crazy? I said, yo, your man's over there, yo, he asked me what size I wear, bro. So I was like, yo, what's up with that? So he was looking at him. It was funny, like I forgot where we were sitting at in the jail. He like this. You looking at son? He like, I don't think he a booty bandit, son. I don't know. I don't see it in him though. He said you can usually tell who them dudes are. Like, you feel me? He said, but I don't think he a booty bandit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He just don't strike me that way. So I'm like, how you know? You feel me? Now I'm looking at old head like, well, he gave you some cakes too. Like, you lining me up too. Like, you feel me? Like, so I'm just like, just I don't know. When people got a lot of like people that got mad timing, like I feel like I always be like, not saying that there's not official people that got mad timing, but I just wonder how they survived, like how they, because some of these dudes was down in the era where people was getting raped, where shit was going down. Like, mind you, this dude been in prison 36 years. Like, it was people that was in there for 40 years. So it's like, I know they seen some crazy shit go down. They seen people get raped. They probably got raped themselves. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I know they was jailing during a crazy time. So you don't know. You don't know what people experience, what type of time they on. So anyway, so old head telling me like, nah, I don't think he a booty bandit. So I'm just like, all right, bro, or whatever. So that was that. And that was probably like one of like I had other situations where people gave me food, but yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was on some booty bandit shit. Like I said, like when I got to this jail, even when I went to like after I moved from the reception dorm and went to another dorm, like the first people that gave me food was like Spanish people. It was like an Ecuadorian dude, a Dominican dude came through. He went to commissary. He bought me some snacks or whatever, and I took the snacks. You know what I'm saying? I took the snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like I took the plate of food that the Mexicans and because the Ecuadorian kid he used to chill with the Mexican dude or Sureño Tresa dude, like, you know what I'm saying, like he gangbang and stuff. So, and that's not gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, when I got to that jail, like they tell you, like the Mexicans controlled the jail when I got there, like they was mad deep, but then like they changed the jail after some time into like a mental health facility. So like they, jails be changing sometimes because they be trying to bring money to them. So if they do medication runs in the jail or they got college in the jail, it just brings extra money to that jail. So So then the jail kind of like changed because they started bringing all the people that take medication and was on mental health to that facility. So this is when they started moving out a lot of like the Mexicans and a lot of the different people that was there that don't take meds, you know. Like you really don't see a lot of like Mexican people or certain Spanish people. Like you'll see some Puerto Ricans or whatever on medication. Or yeah, but you don't really see like a lot of Dominicans or like Mexicans or Ecuadorians. Like you don't really see like other people on their meds, like, you know. So they started like moving them out. But when I first got there, the Mexicans was kind of like controlling. Like, you know, they had MS-13 and they had Sur 13. You know what I'm saying? So the Southerners, so yeah, they was controlling the jail. So when I pulled up, they was just letting me know, like, yo, like we control the jail, kind of, like, you know, like this is what it is. Like they was just like, you know, if you know, everybody from Mexico down, like we together. Like there was like, it don't matter if you from Guatemala, Honduras, Panama, Costa Rica, Argentina. There was one dude from Argentina there. There was another dude from Paraguay, Chile. It was a whole bunch of us. Like we all used to play soccer together. We was all man cool. So they told me like, yo, like you good, like, you know, you one of us. Like they don't care. Like that's one thing. Like when that I noticed, like in like New York State prisons, like the Mexicans, like they don't care if you dark. Like, you know, like if you speak Spanish to them, it was just like, yo, you one of us. Like you a Latino. Like you one of us. And you know, I still have my beliefs. Like I was just like, you know, I'm black. Like a lot of times when they used to tell me like, oh, we thought you was a Moreno, like, or whatever. I'd be like, I am a Moreno. You feel me? Like, but to them it was more like kind of like, you know, like you one of us. Like they embrace you. Like, and that's one thing about, you know, the Hispanic people or Latino, whatever you want to call them. Like they really be on some like showing love. Like if you hungry, you need slippers, you need soap, you need certain things. Like they was looking out, you know. It's funny because a lot of Hondurans, a lot of Honduran people that is dark skinned like me, they usually be 18th Street, you know. So it's like, it's funny because when I first got in there, like, and I got cool with one of the Mexican dudes, he was Sur 13. He used to be like, yo, se me hace que tú eres panocha. You know what I'm saying? Panocha is like something like they just call like a lot of the 18th Streeters, right? Panocha, I think it just means pussy or some shit or whatever. I don't really know what it means, but like it's like a disrespect, like, you know. So he used to be like, yo, you sure you're not 18th Street? Like he used to be like playing around like that, and I used to be like, bro, don't play like that, cause somebody gonna hear you. One of these dudes gonna hear you, and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna get crazy. You feel me? But yeah, that was I got a little more deeper story with the Mexicans. I ain't gonna lie, I almost got crazy with the Mexicans. And it was like me and like 9 other Hondurans in there, and they was all lighter than me. They like the little light Hondurans with the fucking you know, the Spaniard mixed with indigenous Hondurans, you know. And they almost got crazy. I ain't gonna lie, like they almost got crazy with the Mexicans. But like the Honduran dudes, they don't play that shit. Like Honduras had the murder capital of the world for mad years, and nobody really knew about it. Like, you know, so they was getting crazy. Like, but I'm gonna get to that story though. That's a whole nother story. We almost got it in with the Mexicans over some soccer shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, let me know what y'all think though. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and let me know what's up. But y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there. Peace.